Hi everyone, and welcome to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and kicking off the show today I've got Lola McVeigh with us, and she's here to tell us about a wonderful program. Tell me a little bit about how we can help our neighbors.
This is such a great program. It is called Help Your Neighbor, and it's not a new program. Since 1992 we have partnered with the Salvation Army and the United Way, and our customers donate money. This is neighbors actually helping neighbors. So the money comes from our neighbors, our customers donating to this program, and then BTS does match those contributions up to $20,000. Our board has been very generous to allow that. And so we help people out with their electric bills. We all know it's just a stressful time. There's lots of things that that can happen that make that difficult. So, and especially during COVID, the pandemic, we have changed that program a little bit. And so before 2020, you could get help once a year on your electric bill, and there was a limit. Now we have upped that to $200 a month, and you can get help twice a year.
Wow, that's great.
So some people may not even apply the second time, may not know that, but yes, you can get help 2 times a year on your electric bill, and it is just for electric. It doesn't include cable, internet, and telephone, but it's a great way for people to help others in the community that really need just a little bit of help.
And usually like this time of year those bills kind of go up a little bit, so it's nice to have that assistance. So the application process, tell me about that.
Okay, so we have tried to streamline that as well. You can go to our website at btes.net/helpyourneighbor, and that's all spelled out, and you can apply. And it's easy. You put your name, your account number, and then the next thing that happens is the Salvation Army will get in touch with you. They need to verify a few things, but it's all electronic. You don't have to go anywhere. And especially during COVID, we didn't want anybody to have to get out. So it is all done electronically. So after you do that, you can expect a call or an email or something from the Salvation Army, and then the United Way administers those funds. So the Salvation Army certifies a need, and then the United Way administers the funds.
And then if you do want help that second time, you have to reapply.
Yes.
Okay, so that's really good to know.
Yes.
So if you've used this before, there's a chance to do it again, which really is helpful, especially with everything everybody's going through.
That's right.
So that is great. And then of course the board matching it up to $20,000 is huge.
And in 2020 TVA had some community cares fund that we applied for, and they donated $15,000 to that fund. So so it has been a great opportunity, and our customers, like I said, they have been donating since the early 90s, but you can also go to that same website and you can donate. We have a couple of programs. You can round up your bill to the next dollar. So if it comes out to your bill is $19.50, you can round up and it'll be $20. Or you can certify a certain amount, like I want to give $5 a month, or I want to give $2 a month, and we'll add that to your bill, or you can make a one-time donation. So there's lots of ways that we can help our community, and really when we're rounding our bill up, it's not all that much money to us, but it adds up with all of our customers doing that. So.
Oh, absolutely. And this time of year, it's I'm sure very helpful. I was going to ask, well, if you're on the other end and you're not wanting to help, but you want to be the person helping.
Yes.
So it's nice that there are several options on making either a one-time or rounding up, like you said, which is fantastic. And I'm sure you've seen like this program kind of grow over the years.
We have, and it's just really expanded, and we are so excited that we get to do that. I mean, helping neighbors, everybody wants to help out, and that is a great way to do it.
And like you said, with COVID and so many in these new variants and everything else that's going on, so many people are really staying home a lot more. So it's nice to know that this is an area that we may not have to stress about as much.
And employment's affected. There's lots of different things that people that maybe don't need help in a normal circumstance might need help because of a job situation brought on by the pandemic. So
thank you so much for being on today. We really appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah, it's a tough time, but there are many ways we can relieve the stress, such as listening music, watching videos, laughing, walking, connect to the people beyond the social media. This is an important topic because now at present there are many people that deal with the depression, and it's so much going on that everyone have anxiety these days almost. So if we do regularly exercises and meditation and yoga, lighting a candle and then going for a walk, laughing a bit.
We need like a joke book by our side, don't we?
Yeah, we might need a joke book. Avoiding alcohol, avoiding caffeine, or limit caffeine or alcohol, avoiding drugs, and nurture yourself, have a balanced nutrition, relax your muscles. So these are the several different ways you can relieve your stress with. These days, women are more in depression as compared to the men. These are the new facts and figures from 2020 that approximately 98% women are dealing with stress, and they have stress relevant to their kids, stress relevant to their work, to their job, to their profession, to their education. So these are the several different ways you can relieve your stress.
And the holidays really do trigger a lot of emotions, and I think sometimes people don't even realize it. Like you said, I mean, you are dealing with family, and then kind of expectations of the holidays and all the different parties, and it's very nonstop, which can really run us down and create lack of sleep and lack of nutrition and all those things that again start heightening
and it's a vicious circle.
Yes,
it's a vicious circle. It just keep on going. So
how did your organization get so actively involved in this?
I belong to Partners for Stronger Communities. It's a Virginia, Bristol-based non-profit organization, and we help victims of sexual assault, domestic violence, dating violence, stalking, human trafficking, substance abuse. So all these victims are really stressed. So we often provide them some kind of counseling, and we are advocates of sexual assault, and also we are advocates of PRIA.
If we have any, if we do have some holiday stress, I mean, can we call on your organization?
Yeah, call our organization. We do have hotline number 24/7, and this is Partners for Stronger Community.
And how long has this organization been around?
Since we established in 1973. Previously it was called as Bristol Crisis Center, and then the name changed to Partners for Stronger Communities. We help people dealing with stress and survivors of all these domestic violence and dating violence and substance abuse. We also educate community through our education program. We work with schools and universities and hospitals and chambers and church and different businesses. We do have case manager who provide counseling, and we also provide some referral for counseling.
Yeah, and if you can't help them, I'm sure you would have some good tips on where someone could go if they call.
Exactly.
I think so many times people don't even know where to start or where to call.
Yeah.
And this is, so if anybody is suffering from some depression or some real holiday stress right now, this is a great place and a great resource that we have to all of us for our community that is nonprofit, where we can go and get some help and some relief and some ideas. And I'm sure there's some great accountability, and the counselors probably, will check on you and call and follow up and make sure that you've got some tools in place to help you get through.
Definitely, we will help them. Yeah, we will help them.
Well, thank you so much, and happy holidays.
Same to you. Happy holidays to everybody.
Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Inside Bristol. I'm your host Sheridan Nichols, and I've got Officer Adam Dye with me. And we're talking about those porch pirates, and we don't want them at the holiday time. How do we keep all of our packages safe?
Well, the way to do that is you can have certain security devices like ring cameras. Those help. Security lighting that automatically triggers at certain times, so it kind of gives an appearance like if you're not there that you are there, like if you go out of town. Another way too is just be a good neighbor and communicate with your neighbors, and know who you can rely on to kind of watch out for you when you're not there, because we all are not home at the same time and not away at the same time, so we kind of help each other out. As much as we would like to be everywhere when things are happening as the police, we can't be, so you kind of have to rely on each other.
Do you find this time of year is really tough for that, in terms of, you know, people, you know, maybe having their, you know, car broken into and some things stolen out, or, you know, stolen, and then also like off their front porch? And
yeah, the package thefts, especially this time of year, because people know a lot of things are coming in and out, and they see those, they get left behind. And then the breaking into vehicles is fairly commonplace year-round, but in particular around the holidays, it can be as well. And the biggest thing a tip I can give someone there is make sure you lock your doors, because most of the vehicle break-ins that occur is people will just go around and try door handles, and the ones that open up, they get into those. Something else to be aware of with the cold weather this time of year, like if you start your vehicle to kind of preheat it before you take off, make yourself an extra key, something like that, where you can lock the door up. Or if it's one of those key fob dependent vehicles, most of them come with 2 key fobs, so have that second one handy and lock your doors. That way you don't invite someone to steal your car with the keys in it and it running.
yeah, definitely. And I guess it seems like more and more people are shopping online, so I would imagine this is definitely a problem, more so than in the past. It just kind of keeps increasing.
Yeah, and as far as online shopping goes, make sure if they're asking for too much information, they don't need to know your social security number, your date of birth, and all that. Don't give it to them. Right. If a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is, so avoid that. Some of these sites that you go on to, they may have the appearance on the front end of a legitimate site. Look at where the package is being shipped from, and just be kind of cautious of that, because there are certain areas that those packages either may not come at all, or you order one thing and it shows up and it's completely different.
Yeah. Any other good holiday tips for all of us that are out kind of shopping and enjoying this time of year, just to keep us safe?
Just be aware that the population of the highways increases around this time of year, with people coming in and visiting family, and more people out on the road shopping. So just be safe in driving. Avoid the distractions, the cell phones. Don't follow it too closely. That's one that kind of gets people a lot into accidents. And just be patient. Take some patience with you anywhere that you go. Don't, if you carry a purse, try to avoid carrying a purse. If you do have to take it with you, keep it in front of you instead of behind you. Try to leave the kids at home, especially. That's a little bit of an extra distraction when you're shopping, when you're traveling. Any aspect of it, the kids can provide a little extra distraction.
So we want to keep everybody safe this holiday season, so you don't have to make that phone call and put in a police report. We definitely want to avoid that. So, well, we appreciate you coming on and sharing all of these tips, and we hope you all have a happy holiday season.
Thank you, you too.
And you too, and we'll see you next time.